And good evening, and welcome to the Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament. And here we are now in the bracket phase, which means, of course, things get a little more challenging around here. Things get a little more stressful, maybe is the word I want to say. However, here we are, this first round matchup between Ellendar and Paratroopa. I'm Adirondack Rick, being joined by CD and Prob. Welcome to Brackets.
Yay! Doom to Doom. It's the brackets of Doom, since we're trying to tick off the big sports ball people. How are you doing today, Rick?
Oh, doing perfectly fine. Here we are. We're going to have a double header for you here between these two. These two have decided that they're going to be doing both of their matches tonight. Paratroopa, the number 21 seed. Ellendar, the number 44 seed. Winner gets either Mr. Dunlow or Rywak in the second round. I think I already know what you would like to see in this seed, so go ahead and talk about what you would like to see besides a letter start.
I mean, the letter start's really nice, but I'm waiting for the day where we can hit things over the nose with it, so that it's actually kind of a weapon. But shapes would be amazing. And before we get too involved, big thanks to Jake Hoper for doing our tracking in the background.
2 and 7 currently marked as the Triforces, although we don't know that for certain. Hard on the coast. We don't know about whether or not that's anything significant at this point. And in just a moment, we'll get some runners synced up.
And we're going to find out really quickly on Paratroopa's side, as she finds the first Take Any Heart, that we will have to buy our own candle today. Which could be important if we're on Second Quest money. We're getting a question in chat. Any changes to the flags for brackets? So the only change happens after the first match is played. The loser gets to change one flag in the settings to either all the way on or all the way off from the random percent. So you can turn on shapes, you can turn on heart shuffle, things like that.
Yep, it's what we call a remorse flag. And we'll be talking about that a little bit more when we get to game number 2 between these two, because that is where you'll get to see that. Now, there are some stipulations on what they can do for the remorse flags. Power Bracelet has not been shuffled, Heart's not been shuffled, and we have a pond over there at level 2.
Well, all right, so we're at least going to have some form of mixed quest overworld. We do not have vanilla any roads. That part's cool. 16 rupee bombs. And a 36 medium secret, so we will not have vanilla shop prices, but I think we already saw that.
Yeah, we've already seen both of these runners collect a mid... Oh!
Beautiful.
A nice, easy, cheap candle.
Yeah, exactly. As long as Paratroopa picks up her power bracelet before heading up to that screen, she should also have the money to be able to buy that candle.
She finds Sandy Roads.
Ooh, okay. Any roads can be fun. I mean, especially if one of them takes you down to where your wood sword has a 50-50 shot of showing up.
Well, that one's not too bad right there in Candle Row.
Yeah, this one's even better. This is 2 screens away. I would totally be going over to check that wood sword screen right now.
Oh, shuffled drop groups.
Oh, hey, we have some form of hints because the money, it's not 10, 15, 20.
And right, wood sword is not shuffled.
Yay, we have a stabby weapon, and unfortunately for Ellendar, he's going to get bopped by a spider and miss one of his bombs, and then find a door repair.
Also, we are not on 0 HP. For what it's worth.
Things have got a decent amount of health at the moment.
So we do have an HP shuffle. We do have drop groups shuffled. So here we are, our first level. It's level 1, and...
The E?
No, we got some sort of shapes.
Ooh. Yay! I was off by a row. Oh, well, we got that fun Second Quest ladder room.
Yes, the 2Q6 ladder room, and Gliok lurks with the ladder, which is level 4, which gives us more of a thought that we've got vanilla light items.
True, but at least we have helpful hints and shapes for the first half, so at the very least we have to dig out... Well, are we sure this is shapes?
I think it is, because normally that second column... First of all, there's not usually 3 doors on the left side. Normally there's not 2 rooms up at the top.
Yep. Okay, I'm just making sure, because for a moment there, when they up and 8, I'm just looking at that going, that looks like an E to me. As we get a glimpse of the magical sword on Paratroopa's side. Now, unfortunately for Paratroopa, having taken the any roads, she went away from the power bracelet spot that is hiding the money for the... Oh, actually, the power bracelet spot is the candle. The money was at the next door Armos, so it's going to take her a little bit to get back there and be able to pick up her blue candle.
Hey, there's a letter we already have.
I mean, you know, backups are okay. Maybe.
Maybe.
Possibly. We're going to find an arrow store.
19 rupee upcharge on the arrows. One off from the maximum.
That's a little unfortunate, especially since the entrance to Vanilla Level 3 was green, which means that we have second quest mixed overworld and hardly any money.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, we had to have something bad. We've had a really quick sword, a really quick heart. We found the candle store. That's beautiful. And we technically think we know where everything is.
Yep, but of course not enough information exists at this point, so we're not going to even bother marking it out of a tracker.
No, not until we see a couple more instances of very, very vanilla items. Ellendar, meanwhile, with his candle, is going to take the any roads, kind of gets stopped by the same one that stopped Paratroopa, and he should be working his way over to his wood sword in a second.
By the way, one thing to know, I saw blue bubbles in that level 1.
Oh, goody! So we get second quest mobs. That's great. Only because I'm not playing this seed, and I don't have to worry about them taking my sword away the entire game.
Which means it sounds like what we might be dealing with is a 7 or a second quest 7, 8, 9.
Ooh. Ow. Which, well, at the very least would give us... We either don't have to go into second quest 7, or we don't have to go into second quest 8. I'm okay with both of those.
Right, the Triforce is number 7, so that would be second quest 8.
Oh, I mean, it couldn't have given us 8. 8 is kind of a lot worse than second quest 7, totally. But it's alright. I thought for a minute there you were going to say something about a 7-10 split, and then I'm going, wait, we're not bowling.
Yeah, and we don't even have to deal with the, what was it, the 2-7-10 split, which is even worse.
I'm trying to picture that in my head, but it has been like 10 years since I think I've been bowling.
No, I'm sorry, 4-7-10.
Oh, that's the diagonal line. As sadly, Paratroopa is going to take a death to the spider. She's not very far from her start screen, though, so it shouldn't take very long to get back there. Alright, Ellendar is going to get some more money on his way up to the Death Armo screen. Which doesn't seem to be living up to its name today. We're going to find a money-making game. That's not going to do as much good. The Paratrooper is going to take this opportunity to bomb the coast.
So as these runners are making their way through the world of Hyrule, trying to figure out where these levels are, we've only seen the 1. Now it'd make that 2.
Hey! Alright, well we just found the letter A. Oh no, shapes, never mind. See, I'm so used to the second quest stuff.
Yep, this is where we're going to be seeing the magic boomerang if we do not have items be shuffled. And this is also a level that we already have the Triforce out of. And super ropes dropping bombs. That's always fun.
Well, at least you know 1 room in to level 2, you have a really good opportunity to pick up some bombs. Ellendar is going to go ahead, pick up the Triforce, and probably check the chart when they get back on the outside. I would expect them to go back in. It's a small level, you found it early on.
And then groan when they don't have more than 2 Triforces.
Oh, looks like Ellendar is going to keep moving. They're going to assume that they don't need anything out of 2. Okay. Paratroopa, meanwhile, has found level 6, and it's got whiz robes. Yay!
So it looks like we're dealing with vanilla enemy groups inside of these dungeons. So 6, of course, with the whiz robes, dumping out into a red bubble room. That's always fun.
And that is a lovely, that's a potentially segmented 6.
And you're dealing with a shape 6, which means you've got probably a good, 30-esque rooms in this dungeon.
Yeah, Paratrooper is going to use a bomb there to do a good job of taking out the gels, since the bubbles just wouldn't leave her alone. She just wants to hit the bat so she can try to Kanana key this door. Good
nice job,
Paratroopa. That was lovely.
No,
Oh!
go back through. Go back through the door. There you go.
All right. By the way, our small secret: 5 rupees. Yeah.
Oh,
pretty
this
much.
is
now, Ellendar is not trying to. That's kind of. I don't think I noticed if Ellendar tried to bomb that before going into the cave.
I wasn't noticing. I was having a little bit of a hiccup right there. That room with the blue wardrobes is very nasty.
It really is. We also don't. Okay, we got some bombs that could help with that lovely and wonderful room. Now,
There's your Triforce in 6.
All right, I say take this. I mean, there's no reason really not to. You don't want to have to clear that room again.
Now, Paratroopa does not know that we're dealing with vanilla items. She's seen the power bracelets, she's seen the harp, but she didn't see the hint in level 1 that said about the ladder in 4.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we don't know for sure. There is always the chance that 4 just rolled in there, or it could be a deceptive hint.
Right, there's still that possibility. Of course, we don't have enough information. We'll get that as we move along through the seed.
But yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with Jay Coper in chat. If I see the power bracelet under the Yarmos item and I see the heart on the coast, I am probably leaning towards its vanilla items until the game tells me otherwise.
Usually with me, it's like you see 3 items that are vanilla. You start to play the seed out like it's going to be and let the seed kind of force you to find out that it's not. Be careful! That's a dead heart. That's a dead heart.
The entrance to First Quest 3 was a green entrance, so it's a mixed second quest overworld.
Yep,
I don't know what was in the cave, but I know that it was green.
It was a money-making game.
Okay. Alright, meanwhile, Ellendar takes an unfortunate death, goes back to start, and the vanilla First Quest 8 doesn't open.
Of course, then again, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to consult a chart.
We've actually had a lot of the mixed quest spots that just don't seem to be opening at the moment. Like the burn bush directly south of the ferry over in the Deadwoods, that actually burned, but I don't really know, like the river spot there for Paratroopa didn't open. Alright, meanwhile, Paratroopa is going to be the first of our runners to find level 9. Yay!
You sound so happy about this.
I mean, we need that. We do have 2 games coming up tonight, so maybe the first one will move relatively good as we find another Take Any Heart right next to 9.
That entry screams 2Q9.
It really does. Unless things have shuffled kind of wonkily, that is probably second quest. So that would explain the bubbles.
Yep.
And
Ellendar 7 to 2Q7!
Well, alright, game.
That's
game
vanilla!
Like vanilla. Yeah, it's very vanilla. I mean, you're gonna be kind of sad to see that second quest 7, but at this point you're like, yay, I don't... Oh no, we do have to dig that level.
Alright, so if we have a mixed 1, 2, there's 2 possibilities, and this goes back to that level 6 that we saw a few moments ago. The wand could end up there, the book could end up there, or we could have mixed items and neither of them might end up there.
I don't really, well, I know what I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for like 1 or 2 vanilla items like that ladder being in level 4, and then everything else shuffled just because. Just to kind of throw a monkey wrench in things. Alright, meanwhile, Ellendar is continuing to check these power bracelet spots and head back towards the Deadwoods area. Dude, nice cheap key and a blue ring underneath the power bracelet spot.
That reminds me, I'm gonna have to bookmark that for tomorrow night.
The Sputasaurus charts?
Yep.
Yeah, you have to love that we have a community full of people who enjoy doing math and statistics. It really is an amazing resource.
Paratroopa fighting level 1?
Yeah, see, at first I would have been like, okay, this is totally a second quest 1. And then my brain would be like, wait, I started a row too far, a column too far over. There's the hint about Gleeok and the ladder. Paratroopa sadly doesn't have a key. There's no way to banana key that door.
There is a way to pirouette it by going to the screen to the right, but That's what we saw Ellendar do.
Yeah, hopefully it's just going to take Paratroopa a moment. That's one of the really nice things about Start Room Shuffle is Ellendar finds level 5.
Now 5 could be important if we do have vanilla items that could have the recorder.
Well, the recorder can do many. Oh, look at this lovely shape!
It's a segmented one.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome! Oh. All right, I am totally down with this game. Now, we already saw a heart on the floor of this level 1. There should be at least one more item on the floor and an item in the staircase. There will also be an extra staircase because we have to have a way to get over to that other section here in level 1. And I'm gonna say level 5 looks like we're doing a jigsaw puzzle. And level 1, I almost want to say like it's a side profile of a waffle iron or a sandwich press, as Paratroopa gets a really nice clock here in the NSU room and is able to take down the bomb-dropping snakes.
To find nothing.
Blue bubbles. We got blue bubbles.
To find nothing. That's unfortunate.
I know, it means that we definitely need a key to go through that mugger room, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So we're key blocked in level 1. This is okay. Ellendar, meanwhile, is kind of poking around here in 5.
And the walls are saying no.
I mean, you know, it's 5. It's not really one of the earlier levels where they're pretty much guaranteed to bomb as long as it's not Zelda's room or a right side stair. Or an old man.
I would definitely say no to some of these rooms right here. Not at this stage. Come back a little bit later on with a stronger equipment because Blue Dark does have 5 hearts. They hurt.
Yes, they do. And we only have a wood sword. We don't know exactly how tanky they're going to be. All right, we found another candle shop at Vanilla 1. And to answer a question in chat, maybe she got distracted by the any roads and just forgot.
There's the candle purchase for Paratroopa.
All right, this is good. Now both of our runners have a candle. It's kind of a backup weapon in case you get hit by a bubble in a room or something like that. It's also really good for candle boosting on screens like this, but Paratroopa is going to make it past the blue Lyle to find money.
Another 5.
Hey, every fiver counts, you know?
Yeah, but after a while you get tired of being nickeled and dimed.
Very true. But yeah, I would definitely be looking for the cheapest key I could find, which I think we've seen was underneath the push power bracelet spot directly beneath the ferry on the right side of the map. As Ellendar finds 9.
Mm-hmm. And pop inside, and now we go back out, and I think we're going to get to see a screen that we did not get to see from Paratroopa, because I think
the power bracelet here, yeah.
This screen and this one south, this is where you want to reset the screen.
Yeah, you want to shuffle it and get them to the other side of the screen so you can make it in here okay. But Ellendar did a great job of using half-tile combat to find an arrow shop.
I mean, that was definitely good and also beneficial, the fact that they rolled, I think that was 3 HP for them.
Okay, that's 1 less than, is it 1 less than normal?
Yeah, 1 less than normal, they're 4.
Yeah, see, that's not terrible. Now, Ellendar has already done most of the grave, so I'm going to be curious to see if he maybe goes to East Death Mountain. He's got 2 bombs, he's got a power bracelet. Now he's got another heart. This is good.
Up to 6, which means the grabbing of the white sword item is going to be guaranteed. We don't know what the white sword item is. We're under the assumption we're going to be finding the white sword.
White sword, yes. I mean, if we do see a white sword, I mean, that's where my brain would... Oh, level! Hey,
level 3!
Now, I was about to say we found the L, because I'm just so used to second quest. But yay, we have shapes and there's a map. Go get the map, Ellendar. You can do this. Alright, really good job taking out these dark nuts. Now, this should be... I'm trying to remember my vanilla items, but the thing is we don't know for sure if it's vanilla.
Raft.
Okay, so this could actually get us 2 spots on the overworld. And Ellendar's doing a great job of using these barrier blocks to keep himself away from the Darknuts. There we go. Ooh.
Ooh.
It looks like the little monsters from Dr. Mario. It's one of the viruses.
It's not the first thing I was thinking of, but I can see where you came up with that idea.
Well, I mean, I do occasionally.
Oh, ladder block
we're
immediately.
Ladder block. That's mean, but at least we know kind of where the ladder is.
It's supposedly in level 4.
Now, where 4 is and what might be in front of or blocking 4, we have no idea. See,
I can tell you.
This is shaping up pretty well.
Hey, there's the level 5 for Paratroopa. We'll get to see if Paratroopa can find another way around. No key still, though.
Ellendar is going to up an A out of Death Mountain using his last bomb on that door repair screen, sadly.
Yeah, this is a low money seed at this stage.
Yeah, this is what Second Quest Overworlds can do to you. I mean, at least they got 5 rupees for the small secret. It could have been 1.
Always look at the bright side of life.
That blue Darknut room is just terrible. It's a shutter door on both sides. Alright, puzzle piece for Paratroopa. And then, so it's either the... Wait, does the blue Darknut room feed into that room?
No, the blue Darknut room, it goes over here to the room to the left.
Alright, Paratroopa's gonna see if she can bomb to the right here.
Can't. The 8:30 time star for this race is approximate.
Yes,
I think we might want to underline the approximate at this point based on how these first levels are starting out.
Hey, you never know. We might come across shuffled items on a red ring somewhere. Ellendar is just really hoping that something drops him bombs because at this point, you know, we have no money to buy them.
It's not even the red ring aspect. It's the more, where's this dang ladder, which is now blocking us out of 3 levels?
Well, I mean, either more defense will let you will help you clear the, blue Darknut room and get around the ladder block in 5. Or more offense will help you clear it faster. Because that blue Darknut room has a shutter door to the top, which would get you around the Chevy room in theory. As long as, you know, you can go through that next wall.
And Paratroopa now finding this level 3. Ellendar finding the hint once again.
And seeing that it is definitely a key door. So we either need a ladder or a key to get any further in level 1. I think Ellendar's about to see a couple more of these rooms that maybe we didn't see the first time we were in here. And look, bomb-dropping snakes! I mean, I'm all about the bomb-dropping snakes if they actually drop us bombs. Though Ellendar's got to be a little bit careful here because they hit like a Mack truck.
More of the fact that they just like to bounce right into you.
True,
and,
a boomerang would be great there, or, you know,
and the NSU room is just absolutely nasty to try to get them away from you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I like what he's doing here. He's trying to stay up towards the top side of here, so the snakes are going to go towards you. You hit them, they bounce back off. You really kind of want to try to keep a little bit of space between you and them. Yay,
there's some bombs.
Alright, Paratroopa is going to see the ladder block here in level 3 and is on to bomb some more Death Mountain. Now, she has more bombs than Ellendar did, so maybe we'll actually get to... Oh, no. We'll actually get to see some more of Death Mountain. Maybe we'll find that mysterious level 4 that has that ladder we're going to need.
Oh, watch out!
Oh, that's a bad screen.
Vanilla 6 HP for those blue Lionels, at least.
Well, okay, that's better than rolling up.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with that statement.
Alright, so Ellendar doesn't have the map yet. but has tried the obvious bomb walls here in level 1 and is unfortunately going to come to the conclusion that he needs a key.
Eating keys on rupee starved seeds.
All right,
Always
so
fun.
This is good for Paratroopa because Paratroopa just found, I think that's the 4th take any we've seen between the 2 runner screens. She's now up to a fairly decent heart total. Now, if maybe she comes across that white sword, she'll be able to pick
watch
it up.
it!
And live through a couple of screens like this, slightly better than 5 hearts or 4 hearts or 6 hearts.
There we go.
All right, there's our cheap key blue ring store again.
Yeah, I don't think we're buying this blue ring at this rate.
Yeah, I don't think we are either.
Also, don't forget to check that spot. It's second quest mixed, so you might have a spot over there that push block.
Well, it's kind of been pointed out in chat that maybe Paratroopa didn't realize she actually picked up the power bracelet. She found the Any Roses. We're going to find 6 on Ellendar's side, 36 rupees for Paratroopa. She's going to up an A, and I just think she maybe got distracted to the point that she forgot she's got the power bracelet. Because that's, I think, the third push block that she's just walked by.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, because, you know, immediately, and it does happen, you find the Any Roads, you find a level, you start digging, and you just kind of forget that, you know, you pick something up.
You know, sometimes you forget you have an early item. There's level 7 discovery for Paratroopa as Ellendar is in the game of light. Oh, got squished out of the pancake and dead.
Got eaten by the next one, and unfortunately, with only half a heart, he did not have enough HP to live through that. Alright, Paratroopa is going to get the lovely news that this is second quest 7. Oh, man. Bunnies, Dark Nuts.
Second quest level, oh man.
Oh, this is just no. That's so much no. And yeah, the pancake armor was kind of working for a minute there, but there were more pancakes than we had armor. Or there were more pancakes than we had health, because you need at least a half a heart for each time you use that.
Full heart.
Full heart? Okay, you need a full heart every time you use that. As Ellendar finds, I think this is a transport?
Yeah, this is the transport.
I mean, at some point, we will actually get to see an item in a staircase in this seed.
Spoiler alert, we will, and it will be funny that it will not be what we expect it to be.
Well, either we'll have deceptive hints and the ladder will be on the floor in 4. Well, actually, that wouldn't be deceptive. It would still be in 4, but we'd be like, hey, look, heart shuffle's on, okay.
Which means item shuffle must be on.
Yay! It'd be funny. Or, yes, as chat points out, a boomerang would probably be about the meanest thing that the game could do to us right now.
Please don't request that ill onto our runners.
I mean, a boomerang could be useful.
It could.
Oh, they dodged the bomb for poor Ellendar there. Now, I don't think that Ellendar has the Kananaki on his mind right now. The bubbles are really not making this room very pleasant. You don't have a ladder, so you keep losing your sword. As Paratroopa gets the very easy to get Triforce we started with in level 2. Alright, here we go, Ellendar. Now, that gel's kind of working his way back, but now Ellendar's just gonna, I think he's gonna bomb, yep, he's gonna bomb the gel, get a heart. So, on the plus side, the Zols will respawn.
Whoa!
Well, alright. Well, yeah. We really need keys.
Keys in the discovery of where level 4 is. Death Armor's time.
Yeah. We've already seen this on Ellendar's side. It was actually the money-making game. So that's good to know. We got a money-making game somewhere. And Paratroopa got bombs, so that's good.
Yeah, the blue levers are dropping some bombs, which is nice.
Yeah, that's not terrible. However, oh, there he goes. Paratroopa's like, I know you're here. Get out. Alright,
Ellendar round 2.
Yeah, let's see. Well, he's not very tanky, but we didn't get the last pedal, and he's not taking the bait at the moment.
Oh,
hey,
thank goodness!
Good job. Yeah, good job, Ellendar. Now,
I don't care if it was for nothing. the fact that he finished that off is win enough.
Yeah, exactly. Now, it would have been really nice had that dropped something or been a staircase, but I think that room can only drop in, what, 4?
Yeah, level 4.
All right, Ellendar's taking out the orange Wizrobes. I would save the room and see if they come back, because the orange Wizrobes are a lot easier to kill than those blue guys. And that is a potential staircase room if we have second quest staircases.
Which...
we do, because we have second quest levels.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9 being the equation there.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh,
it's okay. Ellendar did save the room. So at the very least, you're going to come back into that room until you leave the dungeon. It's going to be 2 blue Wizrobes, 1 orange. You can just keep killing that orange Wizrobe and see if maybe you can get it to go away.
Let's go ahead and introduce our runners, at least give you a little bit of their resume through this tournament here. Ellendar finished in week number 1 against Sputasaurus. Ended up losing that race against Sputasaurus. Week number 2 faced off against Tom J. Week number 3 defeated Sharky. Week number 4, Ellendar faced off against Random Effect.
Really good. Sorry, I was going to interrupt you to just say Ellendar did a really good job of using half-tile combat. We've got a hint about the white sword as the white sword.
Key!
Yay! Save it! And then safe scum the heck out of it. And yeah, I think it was white sword in the forest. So we may actually have vanilla items. I didn't see. I just saw that it was the white sword, and then we saw a key, and we both lost it. Because if I was Ellendar right here... I'm going to save the key before using it, so that if it turns into absolute bupkis, we get a chance to get it back.
Ellendar needs to save their sword ability, though.
Yeah. I mean, you were going back to start anyway to get the sword back, so I would have done an up A save. Save the key, save those 7 bombs, maybe go back into level 1. I mean, that feels like the biggest bang for our buck right now.
And the other opponent that Ellendar faced in week number 5 was against Warpath, as these two runners get ready to do a high 5 almost. Paratroopa pushing a push block, which means that she does remember that. Oh, she's buying a key! She's buying a key! She's buying a key!
No,
buy
the key! You have 75 rupees in a seed with hardly any money. Go get the key.
Wow.
I mean, get the key, then save it, so that you can use it more than once if you end up going into level 1 and you find just another key door behind the first key door. I mean, that is a very level 1 thing to do.
Absolutely. Just a note here, Paratroopa faced off against Phoenix Ignition in week number 1, won that race. Won a very close race against Magic Friends in week number 2. Week number 3 fell to Chest Jerk, but only by just over or just under 3 minutes. That was a good race there for Paratroopa. Week number 4 lost to Fury SK. In week number 5 defeated Sausage Link by nearly 20 minutes.
Well, that sounds like a fun tournament so far. But alright, buy the key. Paratroopa, there's a key. It's right there. You're gonna find door repairs in this Death Mountain, trying to finish off Death Mountain. You know that you need a key for level 1. You have the money to buy it.
CD?
Yes.
What is that weird number that's next to Paratroopa's rupee count?
117.
We have a 3rd digit?
Oh, did she find a large secret? No, she was up to like 80, and then she made it up here into East Death Mountain, so she must have found either a medium or a large. You're asking me to do math, Rick.
I'm not asking you to do the math. I'm just asking to be astonished at the fact that we actually reached triple digits.
Wow. Okay, see, that point is very well made. But yes, you have enough money to almost buy 2 keys. Go get keys. You know, as the second quest overworld, as Ellendar is going to kind of retrace some of the steps we've already seen from Paratroopa, Ellendar is going to pick up a potion as they already have 7 hearts. And, this makes perfect sense. We know there's second quest bubbles in the sea. Oh.
Paratroopa get bounced on.
Paratroopa missed this bomb. When Paratroopa was up here, she was trying to kill the Lionels and bomb at the same time. So I think she missed the bomb wall.
And watch this be level 4.
Oh, that would be heartbreaking. All right, here we go. We're gonna see something.
It's a level.
No.
It's 4.
Oh
no!
4. Oh no! Oh
It's
my gosh!
4.
It is 4. It's shapes 4. We're not gonna get a free ladder in the staircase, but oh my gosh, this is kind of heartbreaking for Paratroopa because you will have marked that on your tracker as you already bombed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear, this is slightly problematic.
Very problematic.
Unless somehow we find a recorder and it's recorder to new. Okay, Paratroopa's gonna buy arrows. I can understand this because if it's vanilla items, your silvers aren't going to be anywhere until level 9. But at this point, you're being blocked all over the place by key doors and bomb walls. All right, Ellendar is gonna have to walk through here and say goodbye to that key. But I'm kind of okay with this. You know that you're in a level that could have a ladder.
As Paratroopa takes the death. And by the way, we have we have to spend another key.
Yeah, well, we have 23 rupees right now. There's got to be money somewhere.
There's always money in the banana stand.
And to answer your question in chat, no, 4 was a second quest bomb spot up on Death Mountain that Paratroopa was fighting. Look, there's a key store right there.
Yep.
That Paratroopa was trying to bomb. She got bopped by the orange Lionels while she was trying to kill them and bomb at the same time. So the bomb must have been off by a couple of pixels.
Yeah.
Like, hardly even off, but enough so that the game isn't going to give it to you. Hey, look, a money-making game.
And we're going to go ahead and save at this point.
Yeah, I like this play. Save those 23 rupees. There might be a money-making game around here. I think, maybe. There's usually a ton of them on the overworld, or you can get lucky and find a secret. Alright, Paratroopa's gotta get... Well, this is a lovely screen to try to get back off of.
There we go, we got our opening.
Yay! I mean, really, without going back there to double check that spot, the next best thing that could happen for Paratroopa is to find a recorder to unbeaten new locations.
Paratroopa going back into 3 now. She died in that room with the Dark Nuts. I don't know if she found the ladder block, but she's gonna go and abandon that at this point, and
we've seen 5 on somebody's screen. I think it might have been Ellendar's, though.
Both runners have seen 5.
Okay, so really for Paratroopa, we really kind of need her to either rebomb the spot or find level 5 and be able to dig out a recorder.
She's opening an A. Nope, she's not gonna rebomb it.
I mean, again, she probably doesn't think that she has to, because sometimes it's like the tiniest fraction off, and if you're not expecting it to open, you wouldn't even think twice about it.
And I definitely get what wound up happening here. It's just, we know that Paratroopa is in a lot of trouble if she does not get any sort of hint that she needs to go back up to Death Mountain.
Yeah, this is this could be highly problematic and upsetting, especially, you're trying to do a double header and that's got to be weighing on you a little bit. So to have the first race start off like this is a bit rough. Ellendar is using the respawn mechanic to try and get money and bombs off of these. I think the spiders dropping. Yeah, bombs off the spiders.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's really handy. You just keep walking in and out of the door, and all those mobs, after you clear the screen, are going to respawn. Yeah, I kind of agree with Jake Hooper in chat. This seed looks fun to play, maybe less fun to race. Yes, I agree. I would have a fun time playing this but it would be like the low stress, like I don't really care what happens type of, you know, playing. As we're going to, I think Ellendar's looking for the money-making game.
I think Ellendar's actually looking forward to get back into 6.
Oh, okay, there we go. Now, we have a potion, and we have 8 bombs. As, unfortunately, Paratroopa is also in level 6, is going to take an unfortunate death in the room that Ellendar just walked into, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're getting a question in chat. So, according to the Sputasaurus charts, what is the other option of what could be here in this level 6?
So the options for level 6 is that we could find the wand or we could find the book.
Okay. I mean, both of those are upgraded offense and would help a great deal with the level 5 Blue Darknet room. Because right now in level 5, I think we are, it's either ladder, because there's a Chevy 2 doors up, or we are Blue Darknet blocked.
Both runners trying their patience with any room that looks like it could be a push block room at this point.
Yeah, this is the transport staircase here for Ellendar. He's probably just trying to get around that key door.
That's unfortunate for Paratroopa. Wizrobe turned down and she was in no man's land.
Yeah, see, I would do what Ellendar was kind of starting to do earlier.
Push block.
Yeah, it's the staircase. This is the solid orange Wizrobe room is the transport staircase.
Okay. We've already seen that one before.
But this one, I don't think we actually saw Ellendar. No, he did finish clearing it. That ended up being absolutely nothing. But Ellendar was doing the strat that Paratrooper is kind of doing right now. Take out the orange Wizrobe until nothing else, you know, until they either don't respawn or you get blues, and then try to clear it. Yeah, we're going for that key. I mean, you try to not get bopped by the terrible bubbles that are going to take away your sword, but those keys right now are worth a heck of a lot more than the 69 rupees they're selling for in the shop.
Especially how the seed is playing out at this point. Ellendar is spending that key, and this room.
He did not see this. He does have enough bombs to maybe be able to clear it. That is the door that Paratroopa was able to Kananaki. Now, Ellendar right now, he doesn't have a sword.
He may just go ahead and sip down that red potion to get that sword back. There it is.
Alright, now I'm hiding in the doorway or taking advantage of the sword beams for as long as I can to try to whittle this room down just a little bit. Now, the top door is actually... The top and the bottom are a little bit dangerous. The blue Wizrobes can actually come up into the door frame, so you have to basically hide on the last pixel you can possibly get to before the room shuffles. Oh, this is mean.
It really is. Oh, that's mean too. That's
right
exactly
there,
what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're barely hanging out. So if anything, I probably would have gone to the bottom door. But that was a... Oh no! The room is sadly not saved. Ellendar is going to go ahead and retry because he saved after buying the potion. Okay, he knows where to get the key in level 6. So I kind of like this. You can pick up that key out of level 6, and I still would go into that room, but I would stay in the bottom door because you have a tiny bit more safety that way. Plus now he's back up to 8 bombs. He's getting a couple of extra hearts before he makes it into 6. Yeah, see, this is pretty good. We've got increased health, and we know where to get the key to get through that door. Alright, meanwhile, Paratroopa is gonna find a room full of pancakes with a shutter door. This is the one I believe that Ellendar took the death in while trying to clear because he just didn't have enough health to stay inside the pancake.
Yep. Came out of the pancake and immediately was greeted by death, more death, and even more death.
Yay! Is that not the theme of level 6? Unfortunately, we're not going to get the last pedal on the Manhandla, and he's going to take Paratroopa out. She is now out of bombs.
And she is now out of level 6.
Well, I mean, I can't say that I blame her.
No, I can't either.
No. Nope, she's going back in. She's just using the lovely respawn trick to farm bombs off of these levers, which totally works. It's amazing. You just step back in and out of the dungeon, and those guys are just going to keep coming back. Now, let's see if Ellendar tries to set up a Kanana key this time. He knows what's through this side of the room. It's a difficult Kanana key, but it is possible. Because we actually saw Paratroopa do a really good Kanana key in that room earlier. Alright, I don't believe he got bopped in the first room. Let's see if he makes it back out.
Nice use of the candle flame to get the buffer.
Yep, now this is going to save him a use on his potion. Again, I would stay in the bottom door.
Yeah, you gotta be very, very careful with how you treat the doors in this game.
And if I get it down to like a single blue Wizrobe, I'm saving the room.
Hoping they can clump back together, get another good bomb on them. That is...
Oh, good job, Ellendar. All right.
Just stay away from the heart until they back away. There you go.
All right.
Oh,
good job, game. Good job, Ellendar.
Not a push block!
Not a push block. Oh, this is no fair. All right. Orange Wizrobe, it'll open a shutter door. You could think about trying to Kanana key it if you can dodge the floor, or, you know, maybe place a bomb really quickly. Yeah, this is actually the Triforce room. That's going to be unfortunate for Ellendar if he's standing in the middle of the Triforce. Or in the middle of the room when the Triforce drops.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, get the bombs and the heart. But yeah, I would look at this and go, you know, it's kind of a difficult Kanana key, but okay. He's not taking the Triforce immediately. Level 9 is in the grave? Recorder?
That is incorrect.
Yeah, we get to.
Oh no, that is correct. That is correct.
Oh no, 9. Yes, I'm sorry. 9 isn't. I was starting to think of what we hadn't seen in the grave. I always forget that it's that screen.
Yeah.
All the way next to Forgotten Spot. Dodongo's in the Deadwoods.
Yeah, I for some reason was thinking it was. Oh gosh, this room. Well, we're not going back to that room.
Yeah, poor Paratroopa is now going to get the heartbreaking news that these blue Wizrobes are absolutely nothing. She's doing a great job of using her bombs against them. Really needs to not get in the way of the beams, though.
So, level 9, just to reaffirm to everyone, here is at that, the grave shop.
Yeah, right next to the Vanilla Power Bracelet location in the Vanilla game. Which I always forget is the grave, because you don't really think about it going that far over.
Well, for me, it was just, I was forgetting. I thought it was for a moment there, I was thinking it was the Armos to the north, but that's where level 3 is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. And yeah, I was kind of hoping it was Recorder Block too, just because the rest of the scene is kind of, you know, rolling out that way.
I mean, the white sword is Recorder blocked at this point.
Oh, man, and do we ever wish we could have that?
Absolutely. So we've had most of the forest taken care of at this point. The only 2 spots we haven't taken care of from the forest are the 2 recorder spots.
Oh, that's mean. All right. Well, just run, Ellendar. Yes, good candle boost to get through the land mows. That door closing behind you means, oh, hey, remove most open stairs, and it's a key.
Push the block.
Ellendar, push the block.
Now push the block.
Come on. No, he doesn't. Is he not realizing? Come on, Ellendar. There you go. No.
Wow.
All right. So for anybody who's wondering why we're responding like this, remove most open stairs will remove most of the open staircases from the game, like the diamond staircase and the right side stair. Now, when it does this, the game still tries to put the item that could be in that room, and it puts it kind of in a wonky spot, like next to these 2 sitting on the floor, a little bit off center in the middle of those 2 push blocks. Ellendar, push the block. No, push the block. Please. Another common spot would be all the way there.
There we go.
Yes, okay, good.
Now watch this be another transport. No, it's the book. Okay, so we got our mixed.
And it's sadly not Atlas.
So under this predicament, we are under what we could assume to be mixed 1, 2B, which means the wand and any key will be in level 8.
I mean, that's a pretty stacked level 8, but unfortunately for us, we don't actually have to go into 8. We would love that any key. That any key would be amazing, especially with how bad money it is and how few keys we have found, but we have the Triforce. We don't need to go in there.
And just as a reminder for everybody, this is game number 1 of a double header.
Yay!
So the book is good for wand, fire, blasts, and that's all.
Well, I mean, at least that way you could step into a room and just blow away a landbow if you step in from the right side.
And that is if you want to go into level 8 to get that wand.
Well, I mean, at this point, if we get key-starved enough, maybe. But no, I don't really want to go into Second Quest 8. If there's any other option than going into Second Quest 8, that I'm taking. Alright, so here we go. Paratroopa is like, I think I've had enough of level 6. Ellendar is going somewhere. I mean, we haven't got a raft yet, so I'm not really sure where he's going.
Paratroopa back in level 5.
Okay, this could be good. She's got a lot of hearts. Now, if she went to the left and up, that's going to be the blue... Oh, wow. Yeah, our choices are the blue dark nut room with the shutter to the top, or find a ladder, because 3 rooms straight up here is a Chevy. And again, for Paratroopa to be in good shape, she needs for... Oh, it's a key door! Never mind! I thought it was... Oh, beautiful! That's great. Never mind. We're good.
And there we have a key on the floor.
Alright, so this is amazing for Paratroopa. She's gonna try to take out the manhandler who's really not cooperating. There we go.
Now don't go to the right, because that's your Chevy.
Well, I mean, we're gonna go take a look at it anyway. It's okay.
And there it is.
Okay, but sorry, as I was saying before, I realized it was a key door, and we were in better shape than I thought. What Paratroopa really needs to have happen is to get the recorder and have the recorder be to new unbeaten dungeon locations, because right now, without checking everything else on the entire map, she's not going to be going back to check that screen.
It's a segmented 1.
Yeah, we saw the map earlier. It kind of looked like a sandwich
You're right.
press from the side.
You're right. You're right.
Well, I mean, that's why I give them funny names, is so I remember, you know, where they are and what they were doing, because there's been a few times where I completely forgot level 1 existed.
Do bombs want to work in this game?
Nope.
Oh, wait.
Nope.
Oh, dear. This is bad.
Oh, we have to go through the... Uh-oh. Oh,
CD,
so we need a ladder
blocked recorder.
No. Oh,
we have
no.
a recorder blocked. We have a ladder blocked recorder.
Okay, this is really bad for Paratroopa, because she's got to get through the Chevy room to get to those 2 rooms, and one of them is going to be a transport staircase or bomb. No, yeah, it's got to be a transport staircase, doesn't it? Oh, that is really unfortunate and heartbreaking. As Ellendar is continuing to work through level 1.
Oh my goodness!
This game hates us today. I'm just saying.
Do we have a recorder blocked bow?
I think we do. I think that there's a really good possibility of that. Ellendar is going to go ahead, clear the gels, see if this is anything. So it's important to notice, though, that 5-pair room in level 1 can have a floor drop. So there's a chance that might actually be our Triforce as well.
It could be our Triforce, it could be our boomerang, it could be the push block to get the bow, it could be anything you don't want it to be.
Okay, well, Ellendar is going to find the transport staircase, which takes him to the other side. The other side of level 1. And yeah, I'm not really sure how we missed the map, but it's okay. He's hopefully gonna figure out what's going on. You got a room where you can go down there, so that's got a bomb somewhere. Or be a key door. You only have 1 bomb left, though, so you gotta be careful.
Games says no.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't go that way. Alright, meanwhile, Paratroopa's got these pancakes herded up pretty nicely. She's gonna go ahead and clear this room in level 6. Now, if this ends up being a key, that would be fantastic for her, but we've already seen the item and the Triforce in level 6. Alright, so this is kind of sending her back in the right direction. Sort of. This level 6 is huge.
I mean, it's shape 6, so yeah.
Very true. Alright, so Ellendar is farming the spiders for bombs again. As I think he's probably just going to go into the Guerrilla room and just start dropping bombs everywhere.
Hey, there's a nice little Goma right there.
Well, he's kind of blocking our way here in 6 and being a jerk. Oh, more pancakes! Yay!
Your enthusiasm is inspiring.
I mean, we don't have enough maple syrup, you know, to take care of all the pancakes, so...
I mean, it is that time of year.
I know, but I no longer live in upstate New York, so... It's not as easy to get in the rest of the country, I'll just say that.
Fine, I'll go to my neighboring state and get you some maple syrup from Vermont.
Yay! I mean, I could just order it on the internet. So this room is oddly enough the map room here in level 1. Ellendar, the first time he was in there, only had like 4 hearts in the wood sword, and he died trying to clear it. So maybe he's just a little worried that, because the gels did roll up. So maybe he's just worried about that happening again. Yep.
We know, game.
We're aware, but you know, level 4 is not very kind. And that's
level
putting it
1
mildly.
is not very kind. Level 2, well, we haven't seen much of level 2.
Yeah,
level 3 is ladder blocked and not kind. Level 5 is ladder blocked and not kind. Level 6 is whiz robes and hell and not kind. The less said about level 7, the better.
I mean, well, 7 would have a red candle. It's a form of reusable offense. As Ellendar is trying... Oh, well, we can't bomb south either.
I think
it's bomb out. It was bomb up the top, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was bomb north.
Oh, gosh, that is terrible. Because it's not really the direction you would assume that this dungeon is going to go. Alright, Ellendar is going to go back and clear some of these other rooms looking for the map. Yes.
Look where Paratroopa is.
Go, Para, go! Go rebomb that screen. Oh, that would be so good for you right now. So maybe she did pick up on it, and she just, you know, was leaving it until later because it's not a guaranteed spot to open up.
CD!
Oh,
look
thank
at this!
Goodness. Thank goodness.
But she's got no keys.
I mean, little baby steps at a time. She's got 74 rupees. There's a key shop, 1 screen to the left. So she's got enough money to go buy a key and use it here in this level 4 to see if we can maybe get further.
CD, you need 2 keys.
No! Game's a jerk.
I mean, I'm not trying to rip apart your hopes and dreams, but you need 2 keys. Because you go through this key door here, you're going to get to the old man room and need another key there.
Yeah, she's going to try to bomb around this every way she can. Because again, we're in shapes 4. There was a small chance that we could bomb somewhere else.
Game says no.
She's trying everything. She's trying everything she can. Oh, man. Alright, Ellendar, meanwhile, is going to go back through the transport staircase. Hopefully try either bombing up or left out of that first room. It should be up, I think.
I think Paratroopa is letting out a big old scream at this stage.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's not directed at me. Up, bomb up. Ellendar, bomb up. You still have space.
It's probably at me at this point. I'm the one who wound up throwing this all together, so... They're probably... Here we go.
This is the thing.
Also, I think that is the Triforce in that Dig Dogger.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so We have to go into one to get the bow.
Boom! Right there.
Yay! And then if you're Ellendar and you're tracking the level, you're going to be really sad because you have to go into 5 and have a key and a ladder in order to get to your recorder to go back into level 1 and get the Triforce. Hey, Rick.
Hey, CD.
Please don't roll any of my tournament seeds. Pretty please, unless you're thinking about nothing but happiness, cookies, and sunshine when you do.
I'll consider it.
I mean, oh, look, it's a free key! We need that for 4! So I do kind of like that Ellendar is continuing to clear some of these rooms here in level 1. They could maybe have keys, they could maybe have bombs, they could have money. I mean, at this point, you know, we don't really have that many options, so it's worth giving it a try. As Paratroopa is going to find level 7 again. We've already been in here, though. Oh, it's a banana.
Yep, there's the other item right there. And looking at the map. Oh, dear.
Yeah, I think that is in fact the Dig Dogger.
I think it is Paratroopa doing the dance of the Dark Nuts right there. Pretty solid work. And yet that is the Dig Dogger.
Oh, game is mean.
We are dealing with the mixed 1-2A item set for those who are curious in regards to what we're dealing with. So we do know that unless there's a surprise coming in here that we don't know about, it's going to be Magic Boomerang in 2, Raft in 3, Ladder in 4, Recorder in 5, the Red Candle in 7, Wand and any key in 8, and the Silver Arrows and the Red Ring in 9.
Now, unfortunately, what we're also dealing with is a ladder blocked recorder, and we need a bunch of keys for level 4.
Oh, I'm sorry, 1-2B rather.
Oh, 1-2B, okay. I mean, I looked at the charts, but I mean, yeah, I don't have the monitor space to keep all of them open. Like, how do you have all your vanilla drop group room charts and your, you know, all of your split ups and things like that? It can get a little intense.
This seed is a little intense.
I know, maybe I should roll the second one.
Stick around. We'll have game number 2 between these two right after this race is done and over with.
I like that we're no longer giving a to be determined works actually for time. To answer a question in chat, why did Book and Wand switch levels if everything else is vanilla? So what happens when you end up with okay. Paratroopa, what are you doing? Okay. I'm kind of mismarked for... I think that's supposed to be LOL. I think Paratroopa is possibly assuming that she's out of this and not realizing that the seed... Even though, yes, she did originally mismark level 4, she wasn't actually out of this yet. She has not forfeit in the official race room.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be something to be said if you track every single room to going back and maybe picking up some of these keys off of the floor. But at this point, this is still, if she had kept going, this was still anybody's race because Ellendar has to get money to get a second key, or he actually has 2 keys now to get into 4, but this is just, it's resource management for everybody. I mean, this is why, like, you know, if you're watching a race or whatever, or you're in a race and you might feel like you're incredibly far behind, just keep going. It's never a given.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Paratroopa has just absolutely checked out of the seed because of all the issues, and it's unfortunate. It definitely is unfortunate.
And I think we've all been there. We've all had seeds that have just made you want to pull your hair out, and you're just looking at the race room going, okay, when is my opponent going to be done? But again, this is, you know, if you were tracking everything in all of the locations, you could, in theory, restart the seed from scratch and just focus on getting keys and going straight to that level 4. Looks like Ellendar's headed back in that direction now.
And I do want to clarify from an admin standpoint here. The official rules is that Ellendar will still have to finish out the seed, even if Paratroopa does not, in order to get credit for the win.
Yeah, otherwise it just counts as a draw, doesn't it? Well, not a draw, but like, it doesn't really matter. Alright, we gotta buy the key! Don't just look at the key! You have 94 rupees! You already know that you need another, at least one more key for 4. Why are you not taking advantage of your money right now and buying the key?
And I think the comment in chat there that this seed is more a frustration seed than trolley is 100% correct. Yeah, it's kind of rude in some of the things that it's doing, but
it's basically just find that little stress point. You know, go into a level, find as far as you can go. If it forces you out, okay, fine, go try somebody else. Maybe there'll be an extra key in a room you didn't know about in 1 or 7 or 4 or something like that. But while it is frustrating, just don't stop. Just think about, hey, what can I do slightly different in order to kind of try to keep making progress. There we go, White Sword in the forest to, you know, add insult to injury. I think that does put this underneath a recorder spot.
Yep. Because why not in this seat at this point?
Mm-hmm, very true. But again, like, don't just quit. I mean, keep track of your locations, keep track of your keys, think about what can I do to get myself a little bit of an advantage. And with 94 rupees, you know you're probably not going to get the money together for a blue ring. Go ahead, buy another key, save both of those keys, and then start with level 4, because you know 4 is probably going to have the ladder that's going to get you through 5, that's going to get you the recorder, that gets you the increased offense, and a bunch of other things like that Triforce out of level 1. Oh, yay, nice bomb drop there for Ellendar, as Ellendar is heading back up towards, well, maybe we're burning Candle Row.
Or we're going back into 5, and Ellendar is going to be finding out the unfortunate news.
Okay, this also does make sense. Ellendar did not see that you are, in fact, ladder blocked here in level 5 because of the Chevy room. And the other lack of bomb walls. So Ellendar hasn't seen this yet. I think he now realizes that he's not making it through that room, so I think we see him possibly use the key in the room straight ahead here, like we saw Paratroopa do. Try to bomb as much as you can to get to the top half of 5 to get the recorder. Alright. Here we go, Ellendar. To answer a question in chat, Para has not officially forfeit. There's been nothing in the race room. The seed was ungenerous with resources and things like that. She had originally missed level 4's location, and assumed that put her far enough behind in the race that she's not able to catch up. Because again, we're racing blind. So, you know.
Yeah, I think the issue is that she not only found level 4's location, but she found it with 0 keys and is right now under the presumption that at an hour in that she's way too far back, which we know. This is a case where, you know, the runners can't see the restream, so they have no idea where the opponent is. But this is a case where you're playing the seed and you're starting to think, oh my goodness, I've been suffering some bad death in this seed. My opponent must have had something good going on here. I'm sitting here with only 3 Triforces. They've got probably 7 or 8. They're about ready to go into 9. I'm done. Goodbye. But again, she doesn't know that
Ellendar's basically in the exact
Ellendar
same
suffered
boat.
about the same.
Yeah, I mean, he's now digging level 7 to try and find either keys or resources or the red candle, which I think is what would be in here.
Yeah, this would be the red candle. I would leave this room right now and respawn.
Yeah, get your hearts back, save the progress in the room. I don't think we saw Paratroopa clear this one when she was in here. Well, we didn't get her hearts back, but...
Yeah, the decision to not do the up and A to get your health back up to 3 is interesting.
Well, I mean, maybe he's just assuming that, you know, if this is nothing, I don't know that we're going to stick around here in level 7, but again, we have 69 rupee keys. We can afford to buy a key. We've already seen that there might be progress in level 4. Why are we not buying a key, saving the keys, and going back to level 4 where we know the ladder is? That will help us make progress in some of... There, we got a key! Oh! Save the key!
The best answer possible at this point.
No, don't go back into 7.
Goodbye, key money.
Just leave. Just leave, Ellendar. Leave. There's nothing that you need here. Okay, we're gonna pay him with a heart. I'm okay with this.
Heart. At least it's not the money.
Exactly. Don't give up the money. We don't have enough money. This is gonna be a push block staircase because of the location of the bombs. Though oddly enough, that's not remove most open stairs. That's just second quest. Because second quest loves to put standing item drops in. Okay.
Nice Triforce location.
Take it, Ellendar. Take it.
Are you okay over there?
I'm great, but if you've seen that there was a boomerang and a bow in level 1. Alright, even if you've seen the book is in level 6. If you've seen a boomerang and a bow in level 1, you get a very free Triforce sitting in front of your face in level 7. Grab the Triforce. Say goodbye to Second Quest 7 that you don't really need to be digging at this point.
You know the seat's gonna start taking off soon, right?
Yeah, as soon as Ellendar goes back into 4, gets the ladder, and then gets his recorder, the seed will be done very, very fast. I mean, the fact that you can get that Triforce out of level 7, Second Quest 7, is beautiful, because it's just right there. I mean... Alright, here we go. We're gonna push another staircase, because really, like, if you see the item in here is the red candle, that should kind of clue you in on to what is happening. I mean, I know everybody hasn't read the Spud charts or doesn't know that this happens in Second Quest, First Quest mismatches with the moving around of the items, but like if you see enough vanilla items, hopefully at that point you realize
is not going to be a bomb wall.
Yeah, it's okay. Just go back, get your Triforce. Triforce and leave.
So Second Quest 7, unless the logic requires it to have a bomb wall by way of the way that the dungeon is put together through Fred's randomizer program, it's never going to have a bomb wall.
Yeah. I've heard of that one before, though it doesn't stop me from looking for bomb walls in Second Quest 7. Because you're just so used to it. Grab the Triforce, Ellendar.
Ellendar is saying no to you.
Okay. Have this be the red candle, so that Ellendar can go back a single room and pick up. And yes, I agree in chat. There are free bombs sitting there. You only had 4. Okay, please be a red candle so that we can leave 7.
No, 2Q7 says no.
2Q7 always says no. I'm waiting for the one-way staircase, personally. But as long as we went
nice
one room
staircase.
Up, one room. Just grab the Triforce, Ellendar. You can do it. It's sitting right there. Grab the Triforce, and it's not gonna bomb. Well, yeah, no, it's not gonna bomb. There's no walk-through walls in Second Quest 7. Just grab the Triforce, and we can leave this terrible place. Don't use your key.
Don't walk into a Gibdo.
Yeah, no, Gibdo hugs aren't good. Gibdo hugs are highly unfortunate.
Seems like Ellendar is thinking about using that key, though.
I mean, as long as he's still got 1, did he say he left the key usage in 1, so he should be up to the Mugger door key door. I mean, again, maybe there could be a key drop in here. It could be the item. I understand. You know, at this point in the race, you're a bit frustrated. You haven't really made any progress, but I don't think I would stick around in Second Quest 7 using up resources that could be best used in the smaller levels where we know there's a ladder and a recorder waiting. Well, we know about the ladder for sure because we got a hint about that. Alright, at the very least, Ellendar is making the wise choice and saving the progress in the room in between kills.
I'm just curious to why Ellendar is doing this room again when you know that was that transport staircase that took you all of one room.
I don't know. I really don't know. I think this is just the effect of Second Quest on your brain. Maybe he thinks it wasn't just one room. Maybe he thinks it was further and it was just a copycat room. I mean, I would say we should have a cookie break, but, you know, the cookies are all the way on the other side of the room, so.
All right, it's time for a cookie break.
Yay!
What kind of cookie are we talking?
Well, I ordered a ton of Girl Scout cookies, so I have something that is called Yay Toast. It's actually like or it's Toast Yay. It's either or, but it's supposed to taste like a French toast inspired shortbread cookie.
And now we are locked in this room.
I mean, maybe this room will give us a heart. You know, it could possibly.
Or it'll send us back to start.
Where we hopefully will pick up the bombs off of the floor, grab the Triforce, and leave this level 7 behind forever. I mean, who wants to stick around in level 7 when we don't have to? And please, there you pick up the bombs! So how about you, Rick? Do you got any good... There it is. Just touch it. Yeah! Good job, Ellendar!
Now go back in and get those bombs.
Yes. I mean, it would have made much more sense if you'd have grabbed them before going through and getting the Triforce. But we at least got a Triforce out of level 7! Woohoo! Now, take those 2 keys, go back to level 4. I mean, level 4, you need the ladder to get to... You need the ladder to get to the recorder to get the Triforce out of level 1 and get yourself a white sword. And I'm very sorry, Lemonster. I'm all for making up new and interesting combinations, but personally, I hate coconut and mint, so I'm cringing a little bit at the idea of putting Ethid mint in the middle of 2 Samoa cookies.
Chat, what is your favorite kind of Girl Scout cookie? Now, Ellendar is back in level 2. This was the dungeon that we started with the Triforce out of earlier. In addition, this is going to probably ring the bell for Ellendar that we have the
mismatch.
Vanilla items.
Yeah, that we have the vanilla items with the exception of the fact that it has to move some stuff around. Hey, look, we got a key!
Amazing what happens when you explore more than one room of level 2.
I mean, keys are nice. Easy to clear rooms that give us keys are even better. And let's see, we've got calls in chat. Tagalongs. Tagalongs are my all-time favorite Girl Scout cookie. There are 2 boxes of those in my pantry. I am hiding them from myself.
How does that work?
Well, I mean, I'm...
3!
Second quest 1! They look like a tail!
It looks like the Super Mario Brothers 3 logo, only in a Zelda map.
Alright, so a little bit of an update, guys. Paratroopa has officially forfeit from the race. And again, in order for this race to count, Ellendar must finish the seed.
That's not a room!
Nope, it's not there. It's okay. But anyway, and yeah, I would say, you know what? It kind of looks like a poodle sitting on its tail. I just really hope that it gives us more keys than it takes away from us. Hey, old man, what you gonna say? No, read what he has to say. Maybe as a hint, maybe it'll help us even more with the vanilla item knowledge. But yeah, it kind of looks like a little cartoon puppy sitting up on his tail. It's the location of 4 hint. Oh, I see. Alright, Ellendar is briefly pausing.
Yeah, Ellendar has been notified that Paratroopa has forfeited the race and has been notified that they do need to finish this out.
Yes, and his response was, "This is terrible, but I will finish it."
I mean, I think Ellendar is trying to make some momentum here.
Yeah, I mean, I think, unfortunately, when they find the blue boomerang and it maybe clicks in that we just really need to go back into level 4 and get that ladder, and life will just get better. But
well, we are up to 4.
Key.
We're up to 4 keys.
Yeah, this is fantastic. I like keys. Keys are good. I mean, now I totally would understand if Ellendar went ahead and bought himself arrows. Alright, we got some bats. This room can have a floor drop in 2. There's our blue boomerang.
There is your blue...
Come on, Ellendar. You just, if you're gonna pick it up, and let's go back to level 4.
You know the ladder is in 4. Now you have 4 keys. Get yourself to level 4.
I mean, now this is better. You should know the ladder's in 4. You should know that things are vanilla, even if they're a little tiny bit of a wonky, mix match because of the first and second quest. You have 4 keys, 102 rupees. You can get arrows. We can actually make some progress in this seed. Maybe, possibly. That was a very deep breath there, Rick.
I'm thinking things through at this point.
Okay. Were you very sad that there are not Girl Scout cookies somewhere in your house?
That is correct.
No, I'm sorry.
I might have to make up for that.
Do you have something better than Girl Scout cookies?
Well, I just might have to make up for that eventually whenever they start selling them around here.
Yes, I am lucky I live in a slightly warmer area where, you know, they already started and finished. Alright, Ellendar heading back in the direction of level 4. Yep, you don't want to go back into 4. It wasn't very much fun, but you have to go back in.
I mean, we didn't get to see all that much of level 4. We don't know what's inside level 4.
Other than a key door. I mean, but if it's vanilla dungeon enemies, then...
Where are we going?
I don't know. Maybe we're
Back
buying
to
arrows.
3.
Oh boy. Alright, this won't last long. We're gonna walk in, we're gonna see the ladder block again, and there we go. We're gonna get, you know, pushed back out. That's okay. To answer a question in chat that we've answered a couple of times today, so because the dungeons have different item counts between first and second quest, when you end up with a mismatch of one half of your dungeon set is first quest, the other half is second quest, it moves some of the vanilla items around because, again, the vanilla items also move around in second quest. So it's just the game trying to attempt to kind of put them where it should be, or the randomizer, I guess, trying to put them in a logical place. And we were lucky, and Sputasaurus actually worked out all sorts of charts and math and wonderful information for us, and then posted it into the Discord, saying exactly where they went in certain cases. So for anybody who's curious, somewhere in the tournament section, there is this...
die. There we go.
Yeah, just get in the door. There are all these charts that are available to us. That's why the book moved, is because in second quest, it's in a different item spot, and the game is trying to fulfill vanilla items. Just walk back up. You've got 4 keys. Go use the key. That's all.
They're just wanting to make sure that we don't need the key. But I have a feeling we do need the key.
I mean, at this point, we definitely have to, and I'll say thank you to Bogey, because I'm going to assume that that is a link to the charts in the Discord. Ellendar is trying to get back out. He's going to get lucky, and the red bubbles are going to back off. Now, we use the key here, and if the ladder is in the next room, I'm telling you, I'm going to lose it.
That is not a ladder.
Okay, see, we're good. I'm not going to end up hysterically crying on the, you know, the thing. And yes, you can order Girl Scout cookies online. It's fantastic. They just charge a lot for delivery.
For, like, the second time today, you're not going to start crying.
Yes, yep, Because unfortunately, I'm one of those people, when I really start laughing, I start crying, and it's a mess.
I mean, the way we were both going hysterical when we got the 3 for level 2, yeah.
I mean, we're there. We're feeling a little bit of the emotion for our runners, but we have the added bonus of knowing that, you know, we have the weird mismatch in the dungeon items, but that they are, in fact, for the most part, in their vanilla locations.
All right, Ellendar's going to go try that a little bit later on, and red bubbles, dodge them.
Yeah, good job. Okay, potential staircase room.
The hardest boss of the game.
Come on, be the ladder. Oh, it's just more money. All right.
15 rupee room.
All right, this will not. Just get the key and run. Just get the key. Get the heck out of this room.
And this is the friendly reminder to everyone that level 4 is a Wizrobe dungeon, even though you don't see Wizrobes in 1Q4.
Look at all these keys that it's giving back to us. This is fantastic. Okay, check the open door before you start bombing the Vyres. Because, I mean, these gels, even though they're tanky, they're not as bad to kill. But really, I'm just looking for the ladder. I don't really care about anything else. I'm just gonna keep walking until we
There we go.
This. Yeah.
Avoid the manhandler, please, please.
I mean, we're gonna try to kill it because this could be the Triforce.
Don't get Y Force.
Woohoo! We get a compass. Oh.
It's that gel room.
It's okay. We got a ladder, Rick. Look, it exists in level 4.
We have
Yay!
a ladder.
Woohoo!
And now Ellendar just a few rooms away from being able to claim this Triforce. And really, at this point,
Finish the scene.
we are just around the corner from 3. We can finish off that. We know where all of our dungeons are except for 8, and we have 0 reasons to dive into level 8.
All right, we just gotta be careful clearing this room of gels. There are a lot of things shooting at us, but Ellendar has a turret. Not a turret, he has a potion. The floor turrets are trying to shoot us.
Link all of a sudden gets a machine gun?
Woohoo! I mean, isn't that what Boomstick is?
In a way, yes.
I mean, it is
Nice
fantastic.
dodging.
Yeah, this is really good for Ellendar.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Or at least save the room. Save the room.
Nope, yep.
It's okay. We know where the Triforce is. We know how to get there. We have a ladder. We have an excess of keys. We just need to get back there without hugging any of the many, many orange bubbles that are in our way.
Survive that wizard room.
Yep, you know. Yeah, that wizard room is not kind at all. But thankfully, we just get to sprint right through it. Just be like, shoo, I'm going. Okay, now, unfortunately for Ellendar, there, I'm trying to think of where our next blue bubble would be, and I think it's in the wizard room. Okay, get out the door! Good job, Ellendar. Use those bubbles to your advantage. Okay, alright, we are almost back to the Triforce room. Just get these guys out of the way, walk right past them. Okay, we just have to clear the gels. That's all we have to do. You have a potion. Bombs are good too. Bombs are amazing. Yay, look, it's another Triforce, Rick! Alright, Ellendar is gonna pick up the Triforce out of level 4. This should send us back to level 5.
Not yet.
Why would it not yet send us back to level 5?
Let's go to 3 first and get that Triforce.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is up here. Okay, fine. That makes perfect sense. I mean, maybe we even need a raft? We are still missing, No, we're not missing anything, are we? We got all the levels. Oh, look, we get to clear this room again. But again, Ellendar's doing a great job stabbing the Darknets from the safety of the barrier.
Yeah, the only level we have not found is level 8, and we have no reason to collect level 8 at this point.
Yeah, we've got the Triforce for there. Now, granted, a wand would be nice, and any key would be nice, but I think if he's Ellendar, he just wants out of... If I'm Ellendar, I just want the heck out of this seed. Alright, here we go. Now, from the safety of your ladder, you can go ahead and stab all of these orange Darknets. Okay, now we didn't get a drop there, but it's okay. Maybe if we're lucky, there'll be a Triforce in this room with the bats.
At least it's an easy room.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing shooting at you. You're gonna get a bomb refill. This is cool. See, this is also cool. These are, well, I mean, they're tanky, but it's okay. We'll get a key back. I mean, we're staying key positive. I was about to say, are we really gonna leave that sitting on the floor? We get a compass. Okay. Well, I don't know if I stay and dig out the raft or not, but... I mean, I think if I'm assuming that it's vanilla dungeon items, then, you know, we're good, because the only thing we haven't seen is level 8. I mean, the floor heart is, you know, not a terrible thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ellendar is also hoping to find maybe a heart container or more keys.
Yeah, I mean, resources are good. Like, there's a fiver on the floor. I don't think I go in there and get that out of that, but
Not with that barrage.
no, not with just 6 hearts and a wood sword. No, I think I leave that alone. Look, the boomerang is even getting to be of use here. I mean, this is fantastic. We're about to get another Triforce in the game at 1 hour and 33 minutes in. That should
And
be...
the heart container and the raft in the same room.
Hey, it's Christmas.
Fa la 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 la.
Okay, 6 seconds. Copyright infringement time. All right, here we go. We're making progress. We're getting items. It's another vanilla item, by the way. We just need to go to the Triforce, and then we get to leave level 3. Oh, don't hug the bunnies. Whatever you do, Ellendar, do not hug the bunnies.
Ellendar did not hug the bunnies.
Oh
But
no!
now you gotta hug these ones.
Well, okay, this is all right. Just take it easy. You know, we are sadly shuttered in with the bunnies.
At least this is not a dig dogger.
Yeah, it's not a dig dogger. We don't have to go to 5 before going back to 1. Or coming back to 3. We can get our Triforce as long as we don't hug the bunnies.
Simply put, don't hug the bunnies.
Yes. I mean, the bunnies are not, they're not the friendly kind of bunnies. These are not squishy, you know, county fair cuties. These are evil, Monty Python killer rabbits. Alright, here we go. We got 3 bunnies left.
I will say, pretty good job of concentrating to stay away from the bunnies.
Yeah, Ellendar is doing a really good job paying attention to where they're standing, not taking a lot of risky shots, like stabbing from above them.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the Pole's voice, is that they seem intimidating, and they do hurt because they do 2 hearts damage, but if you start to study how they move around, you can start to better predict how they're going to change their direction and accommodate your combat as such.
Very true. Look, Rick, we almost have a full Triforce. Is that not fantastic?
Yes, it is. We just need to go find that piece of the pie.
I mean, we just have to go. So we know where the Triforce is in 1. We just have to go into level 5 and get the recorder, and then we might actually get to finish the game.
And I don't think the seed was horrible. It was just, it had one desired way for you to go. But level 2 was a dungeon that we already had the Triforce in. That was where a lot of our keys were.
Yeah, and we didn't really have, you know, we didn't have good overworld money because it's second quest overworld money. And that was, you know, you're going to have 1 large secret, which I don't think we even found.
No, we haven't seen it yet. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to get the recorder just to reply to chat, because we know that the Triforce in 1 is Dig Dogger blocked.
Yep. So we've got to get the Triforce out of 5 anyway. So why would we not stick around and get the recorder when we know we have to?
And if I remember the hint about the white sword being in the forest, I would go seek that out before going back into 1.
Yeah, I totally would. Look, we're in level 5. Woohoo!
Here we are in level 5 at an hour 37 in. Ellendar trying to just make their way through these rooms.
We're gonna see that this is, in fact, a ladder block Chevy room, and that's fine. We got the ladder now. He's just gonna like peace out and try a couple of these rooms over here, because you never know, this could be a recorder in the one-off room.
Nice hint, game.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, look, a heart.
Thank you very much, game. How about you go ahead and state some better hints?
How about more bunnies.
Single block room, more Pole's voice.
Yep,
I
but again,
smell a recorder.
I hope so. Or a transport staircase that takes us above that shutter door in the Chevy room. And hey, look, we're only 1 heart away on Ellendar's side from potentially being able to pick up the magical sword, though the game wouldn't give that to us.
More good Pole's voice taking, or Pole's voice treatment here for Ellendar.
Yep, really fancy footwork. He's doing a great job. Now, I am not the person to talk to about this one because I like to try to stab them from above sometimes, and that's a very dangerous place to be because they actually jump up a little bit higher than you think they did. Oh, that is beautiful. I do like the fairy. That's going to refill Ellendar's health, and if this is a transport, he's going to get to go to the other side of level 5 with beam swords.
And now you know that all you are looking for is the other staircase, and when you do see the other staircase, that will be your recorder.
And I mean, we do need the Triforce from here as well. I mean, we can't get into 9 without it, so. Hey, that'll help. Well, thanks, game.
Triforce in the next room, and that is not our push block.
Yeah, it's I mean, I was hoping for a super room because don't pick it up yet.
Yep, Ellendar is going to run away from that for now because we know we need the recorder. Nice, easy 3 dark nut room.
Yeah, I was expecting more bunnies too. That would have been fun. All right, here we go. We're kind of narrowing it down because 5 is only so large. I would take the key and then leave that room forever.
That is exactly what Ellendar did. I would ignore this room.
Yep, I mean, you've already, well, I guess, you got the compass, you got a bunch of other things. Maybe you're hoping for keys, but there's no other real reason to clear it.
And for anyone who's watching this, you want to study on how you can get your times to be cut. That is one of the ways right there is if you start to avoid the rooms that you don't need to clear, like that one right there that we just saw from Ellendar. Nice, you got to walk right back through that dark nut room to get back to the Triforce.
Okay, thanks, game. We've been there already. Oh, well, I mean, yes. Really? Okay. I mean, again, I can understand it. Money has been a pain in the neck, but we are up to 8 keys right now, even if we have to use some of them to get to the recorder room here in level 5. I mean, we do have to walk back that way to, okay, bomb down. Let's see what we got.
3 rooms remaining inside of this level 5.
Yeah, we're getting there.
This is a potential. Oh gosh.
Well, all right. It's okay.
Welcome to the room of requirement.
Yep, he's gonna do a really good block. Oh, he came out of the block clip. He had it, and then he moved to the lower block. Okay, that's fine. Maybe you're gonna get better opportunities to stab these dark nuts. He's thinking about the potion. Oh!
Okay.
But okay. But I mean, he hasn't seen the room that's above here because he hasn't used the key yet. But might be a little bit sad panda to find out that it is absolutely nothing except for a key sitting underneath a manhandle. I mean, if anything, I would have bombed to the left there to see if, I mean, you can get there, I guess, through walking up this, walking through the Chevy and going through the key door, or the shutter door, rather. Well, maybe. But, I mean, you're in the room, you've got the block clip, why not clear it?
So, yeah, it is going to be the room of requirement.
Yep. Well, I mean,
in
we still
Shape's
haven't.
form.
We still haven't. Oh, yeah, this is the room that's next to it, isn't it?
That is right.
Maybe it'll bomb. That'd be nice.
No. That's how we knew it was ladder blocked earlier.
Oh, yeah, that's because Para got into that room and then couldn't bomb. To answer a question in chat, yes, Para has already forfeited from the race. She actually thought she had hit the button a little bit earlier than she had, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll get there. Maybe we'll buy that bomb upgrade on the way back to the room. You never know. And yeah, unfortunately we do have to stab the bunnies again to get through the transport staircase. I mean, if I was Ellendar at this point, I would maybe think about leaving 5 to grab arrows real quick. Just to make it a little bit faster. It's not going to help you with the dark nuts, but you wouldn't have to stab these guys. You just shoot them.
Especially, I think somebody counted it was 14 HP for these.
Yeah, I used some beefy bunny rabbits. They got all their winter fur on still.
I was a little close, but Ellendar's still kind of safe over here. Nice dodging.
Yeah, this is he's got some really good reflexes.
How are you holding up over there, CD?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. I'm just waiting to see I'm just waiting to see that recorder, and then I will know that we are truly ready to finish this scene. That's all. You know, Ellendar's got a potion. Maybe he'll buy the bomb upgrade, bomb the heck out of the blue dark nuts, get that recorder, get the Triforce. We can go into one, find a white sword, and then go kill Ganon.
Yay.
Yeah, tasty, tasty bacon.
Wait. What kind of bacon?
Well, alright, so I am strange, as we already knew. And I enjoy bacon that is not cooked to charcoal.
So chewy.
Yeah, I like chewy bacon. I like soft bacon. Or like, what, Ellendar, you've already been in there. You're okay, though. Gosh, maybe...
Ellendar is trying to do everything possible to avoid having to clear that blue dark nut room.
I mean, I can kind of understand it, but I don't think that has ever been a push block in any Z1R ever.
Now, don't get red bubbled.
Yeah, well,
Thank
we got
you.
a potion. He's got a potion, though. So.
Well, we got a potion, but I'd like to be able to hold on to that for the first round here against these blue dark nuts.
Yeah, that'd be really nice, because you might end up needing it.
And we're still not going to get the bomb upgrade.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, again, you might need arrows to get your silvers out of level 9, so I can understand that. I'm just wondering if Ellendar doesn't realize that block, the room with the 4 blocks, is a second quest push block.
I'm wondering if that is the case. You might be correct because
I mean, maybe they just didn't realize that the second quest stairs did roll on automatically because we have second quest dungeons.
yeah. All right. This is a get yourself into a safe location and just try to get 4 HP hits on as many of these as you possibly can.
Yep, we're gonna get the block clip off. That's good. We'll be a little bit patient. This is okay. Now again, this is unfortunate that the recorder is actually blocking our white sword because the white sword would make this a little bit faster. As somebody zooms past the road outside of Rick's house.
45 miles per hour is just a myth around here.
Yeah, same with where I live. It's okay. Same thing with red lights. Red lights are just, a suggestion.
Do not die. Thank you.
Yay!
I
Okay.
think the blue Dark Nuts did roll down to 5 HP, and there is. Please grab that.
It's okay. He's got the boomerang. He's being really careful because he does not want to clear that again. Now, do not up an A because you have to walk back to the Triforce.
And actually, I think chat was pointing this out. What Ellendar can now do is get the bomb upgrade now that he's used up his bombs.
Yep, I would wholeheartedly be all for that.
Although we're just going to go and move the Dark Nuts over.
Yeah, we got to shuffle that room a little bit to make it easier to walk through. I like this. All right.
And no, we're not going to buy the bomb upgrade.
It's okay. I mean, again, I can completely understand either way,
I mean, I know it's okay. It's just interesting observations when you're down to 1 bomb.
I mean, I would have. I know that I'm on my way into 9 as soon as I pick up that Triforce out of level 1. Bombs are, I think, what were they, like 23 or 30 rupees? They're a little pricey. That bomb upgrade, even if it only gives you 2 bombs, it's kind of worth it.
And we're dealing with shuffled drop groups, so...
Well,
and with
yeah.
normal enemies, we're dealing with Wizrobes at 9.
Ow. I forgot that 9 was going to be full of our lovely and wonderful creepy robed friends. Let's see what the recorder does. As we have the Triforce at level 5! Woohoo!
Takes you to Beaten Dungeons, Vanilla.
Well, it doesn't help us a whole heck of a lot with 1, does it?
Beaten Dungeons, where they are now. Now, please, go get this white sword.
Alright, looks like he's kind of looking around. Maybe
Yeah.
he's trying to find the large secret. We haven't seen it yet.
Oh, there's 8!
No! Run away! Run away! Run away! Just run! You do not need to go to level 8 for any reason whatsoever. You have 7 keys at the moment and 142 monies!
Level 8, my goodness, that's classic.
Just go get
This
the
is
white
not-
sword!
This is not a forest.
Maybe he's looking for the large secret. I mean, we do know it's out there somewhere. A large secret would hopefully maybe get him a blue ring. I could understand wanting that. You know that there are Wizro. Well, I mean, you might know that there are Wizrobes waiting for you at level 9.
Level 1 is up here in the northeast corner. We know we need to do a Dig Dogger defeat here in order to get this Triforce. As Ellendar gets ready to go back into this level, maybe trying to get some chances for bombs. There we go. That'll help with the Dig Dogger. Here we go.
Yep.
CD Improv. We're down to 1 Triforce left to get.
Woohoo! We're making progress! Yay! Again, we can just walk straight across this room, which is fantastic. We just need to go in there and not die to the Dig Dogger.
I'm going to agree with Jay Cooper here that I am definitely sad about the white sword as well. Also, shout out to Jay Cooper for stepping in and tracking, helping us on a very busy night here in Fairyception.
Very squishy Dick Dogger as we get the Strike Force on a level 1. Now, we're assuming that Ellendar is going to go straight into level 9. But maybe he's going to make a small diversion to go get the white sword. I would want it. But yes, big thanks to Jay Cooper. I know that this is kind of taking a little bit longer than most of us planned.
And this is absolutely as crazy as most of us have planned.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a thing. Where are we going now?
Any roads.
Okay, maybe we are. I mean, that white sword would be amazing. It really would.
That's not where we're going. We're going to 9.
It's okay. Either way,
it's definitely fine. It's definitely okay. As Ellendar goes into level 9 CD, I want those silver arrows to be early.
And if we can't have the silver arrows, how about the red ring? I mean, if you have to bury an item in the dungeon and not make it easy on us after this lovely hour and 53-minute long slogfest, can you at least give us a little bit of added defense?
And it's also 2Q9 for that matter, so here we go! Looking for the silvers, looking for Ganon, looking for Princess Zelda. There's your 3.
Yay! All of those nice shiny things. And you know what? Maybe if we're lucky, we'll... Sorry, Jacob, I like that response. That's great. Yes, good. I like that one. All right, so the bats are dropping health. This is nice of them. All right, door opens. It is not Zelda. Oh, so if you're Ellendar, I'm just looking for staircase rooms. I mean,
yep.
Clear only what you have to in order to progress to the next room.
It is definitely wait. Oh!
I was.
Ouch!
Now, I would definitely want to bomb. Oh, that is a bad spot.
Yeah, that was nowhere to get out. You were stuck and you were taking 4 HP hits right there.
Yeah, that was like you unless you get back in the door, there was really no winning in that room. Hey, look, a key. I mean, don't even think about it. It's fiber. It's surrounded by death. Just go the other way. Well, all right, here we go. We're continuing. We got a dark room. It's got a couple of entrances out of it. One of them could even be Zelda. I would clear this because there is a chance that that might be your compass.
Or not.
Well, all right. At the very least, you know, it gives you information. You found an orange bubble room you didn't have to go into. We've got a shutter door on the one side, a shutter door on the other side, a key surrounded by death and bubbles. I mean, who doesn't like 9 full of death and bubbles? I would just leave the key there and walk straight through that left door on the left, honestly. I would have been like, okay, I don't need this. I have a bunch of keys. Make a note of it. Hey, if I run out of keys, there's a key here.
And
we're going to up a save.
Saving. And we are...
We're going to whistle somewhere.
Fluting to...
To look at maybe any unopened spots, trying to find the white sword. And yeah, that is actually really nice for getting to and from 9.
Yeah, that really is convenient.
All right, well that didn't help. I think we're trying to end up in the Dead Woods, maybe, because we would very much enjoy. This is kind of close. Enjoy being able to have a white sword.
Oh, fairy fountain, maybe? Oh no, we're still searching.
I think he's checking any remaining possible checks. And that's going to take our money that he has left, because we know that there's a white sword out there somewhere. In a forest, which I think has it narrowed down to it's actually underneath Recorder Lake. And again, a large secret that is actually like fairly ample might even get you a blue ring.
Hint shop.
Yeah, we didn't really need that, but sure, thanks, game. So really, if you found the hints before you found any of the levels and they were true, that'd be kind of helpful, because then you'd know automatically, hey, I've got vanilla items.
But yet, here we are with one of the hint shops behind a raft. That was ultra annoying to get to.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the game tries. It's like when your grandmother gives you, you know, an ugly Christmas sweater. She meant well, as we're gonna hopefully get a recorder like check and find a white sword.
Well, we're not gonna find the white sword here, but maybe we find that large secret.
Oh, forest. I'm sorry. Yep, you guys did say it was the forest.
Yeah, it was forest.
I mean, yep, Does that mean it's under vanilla too? Looks like we're gonna get some more checks. Again, this will net the possibility of that large secret that I don't believe we ever found. And eventually a white sword. I mean, look, we're up to 164 monies. This is good. Alright, we're gonna continue checking spots. It's okay. At some point, this will either net us a bunch of money or a white sword, and I have a feeling that that's exactly what Ellendar is looking for. Alright, we're gonna go whistle the desert, because I don't think we've actually seen any of those either. Oh, no, maybe we're heading straight to... Yep, we're gonna whistle the desert. Alright, come on, large secret. Because I don't think I'd be upset if Ellendar went back into level 9 with a blue ring. That's not a large secret. A blue ring, a white sword, and, you know, a potion. Alright. Second quest. Second quest, level 2. To answer your question in chat, is this the white sword search? I believe it is. We got a hint saying that the white sword was a white sword in the forest somewhere, and I think this is the last spot that he probably has.
It's going to be here.
Because this is the last forest spot.
It is going to be here.
Alright, be here, sword. Yay! Pick it up, Ellendar. There you go. We now have a white sword. So we're going to do more damage to those Wizrobes in level 9.
I think we're going to want to make sure these runners want to do game 2 after this fiasco.
Yeah, that might be worth checking.
And I say that more out of the sense that it is absolutely a tough seed as it is. Maybe we'll get something nice here early. And I do hope that Ellendar remembers that because we have 2Q9, the walk-through walls are going to be on.
Oh, I hope so. That would be very nice. We're gonna go ahead, make use of the fairy fountain, and then we can record her back to one screen directly above level 9. So this is helpful.
So CD, as we're making our way to level 9 for the second time, what are the things we're looking for here?
Alright, so we are looking for... We are looking for silvers. First and foremost, we need silvers in order to finish off the pig. We're listening for the roar of Ganon, who is loud and annoying and angry, and you can hear him in any of the rooms that are touching the room that he happens to be in. We are also looking for a shuttered door, like kind of similar to this room, that if you cleared this room and that shuttered door did not open, that means you've already found your princess. Yay! Because that door doesn't open until you murder Ganon and pick up the Triforce from him.
Yeah, but we already know that that room is not going to be that case, but...
hey, I mean, it was perfect timing for
it was. It definitely was.
Alright, so, meanwhile, Ellendar, he is going to go ahead clear the NSU room. Maybe he's hoping for a compass or something?
I mean, this is one of the easier rooms. You're going to clear this one.
Yeah, I mean, bombs would be great too. He is down to 3 bombs, so... Well, the map is also helpful if you don't know what vanilla Second Quest looks like. It's helpful to be able to see where you are. And again, this is important to remember you are in Second Quest level 9, which... Oh, hi, Landmos, how you doing?
At least it's the slower moving ones coming in from the left, but...
Yeah, it's not instant death.
Clear one, come back in, see if that is a push block. Maybe this is our red ring. Maybe this is our silver arrows. Maybe it's nothing!
Hey, thanks, game. So it's also important to remember that there are going to be fewer transport staircases here in this Second Quest level 9. I believe there's 2 actual sets of transport staircases. Oh, one way.
There we go.
All right, game. Be kind.
Red ring!
Hey, my favorite item. I mean, again, if you're Ellendar, this is a 2-hour-long seed. You want to pick this up. This is going to help you live a lot longer in this level 9. Alright, here we go. We have found one of the items. Now, I would try... There you go, Ellendar. Thankfully, remembering we are in Second Quest 9, and that there are going to be walkthrough walls.
Ellendar's going to need to remember that his sword is cursed.
Well, he has a potion, and there's a blue bubble floating around. There we go. I think he tagged it.
I think he did too, yep.
Alright.
Always good to check your sword before you leave a room with a blue bubble, because you never know when you're going to find another blue bubble.
Yeah, especially if you're, like, deep in level 9, and you might find Ganon before you actually find another bubble. Alright, now I would push this block and then try to walk straight up. There you go. He's going to get some light just so we can see where he's going. No, push button. Okay, we'll use a key door maybe? That'd be fine. We can also see that there's an open door on the left side of the room, so it might end up wrapping around back up into the ears. Second Quest 9 likes putting things in the ears.
And shoot.
Alright, game.
Now, this Aquamentus is actually pretty good.
Because it means that we don't have Gomas here in level 9?
Yeah, that means Goma's not going to be in this group, it looks like.
Yeah, see, that's really good for Ellendar, because it means we don't need to leave level 9 in order to go get arrows. Now, bombs, however, we could use some of those. Yay, here we go. Alright, just use the key door. Make a mental note that there's a shutter door there in case Zelda ends up being there, but she's probably going... Oh, bombs!
Roar!
Uh-oh. Alright. We're okay with this, though.
So Ganon probably is in this room to the left.
It is
which we're going to walk through. No, it's not.
Oh, it's not him. Alright.
So then Ganon's got to be to the room to the north then. Oh, don't die here.
Yeah, you've got a red ring, a potion. You just walk through the key door. And get sent right back, unfortunately.
Is this going to be the fabled walk through Ganon's door to get to the Silver Seed?
I mean, that would definitely be a thing. As we find a key, we don't want the key. We might want
use your potion.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we
that
got
works
that room.
too. We got a hint. The beast awaits. Well, yeah.
Thank you, game.
Yeah. Can we have the other hint, guys, please? Do we know where they are? Clear
Don't
that.
touch the Alchemist,
Clear that.
please. Please use potion.
Ah!
Make it over that room. It's a 5-pair block. It could be a staircase.
Yes, in fact, it could be. Whether it's a transport or the one-way or your item, it's good to remember where it is. It's okay. Maybe there's a quicker way to get there from here. I mean, it does kind of look like some of our rooms are connected. We just took the scenic tour the first time. Wait, isn't it kind of on the other side of the shutter door here?
I think it was, yeah, right
yeah,
here.
It's right here. We just have to stab. There you go. Good job, Ellendar. Just stab this guy. Now see if this is an item.
It's a push block.
Please be.
And it's a transport staircase that takes us to.
Please, not a one-way room. Well, duh. Okay, we can go check the ear. Just run away from this room now. Okay.
This here is a Patra guarding a double-blocked potential staircase. I would check the 4 rooms to the right and then tackle this afterwards, but we did get the Master Patra down.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would have been like, all right, game, this is you pull your bootstraps up and you just start murdering things, but unfortunately he's not the push block.
Yeah, we can get over here. Here to the right. By the way, shoutouts to Paratroopa's timer that's been still going now for the last hour and 5 minutes.
Yep. I mean, you know, we can at least see that that it's been a very long race. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. Good potion use from Ellendar. Now there's a chance that you either need to bomb or walk through the wall that is behind this Patra, so living through the fight is a good thing. And on the off chance that your silvers are up here somewhere, it would really, really suck to have to come all the way back up here if you died to the Patra.
A key discovery.
Ha ha ha.
And
Whoa,
we can
it
continue
bombs.
to the north.
Oh, this is a staircase, potentially.
Potential staircase. And danger that lurks around every single corner. That's how level 9 works.
Danger noodles! Alright, good job making use of the red ring and the white sword. We do have a push block.
Go!
Okay, finish checking the rest of the ear and then potentially take that staircase. Ooh,
Diamond staircase, or yeah.
Hey, look, bubbles, blue bubbles. We like blue bubbles.
That's not what we're looking for.
No, but I mean now we have to choose between these 2 staircases.
Nice room.
That's awesome.
All right, so because the seed is a jerk, this is going to connect those 2 rooms together.
Oh, that would be so terrible. And then we'd
Here
have to
we go.
No,
okay, no. Oh, one way.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay, that's fine. This is, again, more information. It funnels us back kind of into where we might need to be.
We've already done this staircase. This was nothing. As we continue through our circle through level 9.
Alright, so, have we been in the room that's been above that staircase there? Or above that push block?
No, I don't think we have. But Ellendar is suffering through a major problem right now.
Okay, what is the major problem?
0.
Oh, 0 bombs. Yeah, that is a slight problem. Yeah, we haven't been in that room either. So this is where I would walk back into that that staircase, the push block room, the turnstile room, and I would try to walk through the wall to the north to make sure that that is not my silvers. It also would give you a path into that upper, the upper ear section. Because we're now headed back towards Ganon. Looks like we're gonna go back down. There are a couple of rooms down here in the bottom of the face that we didn't get a chance to try. Hey, walk through wall. Good. Don't go right.
Yeah, we're gonna club this block here, which is a good decision to do so. Potential staircase room here.
All right, so you unfortunately there. I think we just got our sword back right there. Yep. All right, this is good. Okay, wait for the orange whiz robe to come to you. Especially with those bubbles. Good job taking out the blue while you had a chance. All the bubbles are kind of... Get the clock! Yay!
It's a push block! Silvers!
Yay! We've got arrows. We're right above cannon. Woohoo! Here we go. We might get to finish the scene now, right?
And now, a room to the south and a room to the east. CD and chat watching. Here is Ganon
Yay!
in his vanilla room.
Well, that's kind of funny because it doesn't leave a lot of places for Zelda to be because you're gonna assume that Zelda's in her it's not even 0 HP Ganon.
Why not? Why? I mean, why would it be with what we put the Ellendar through?
Very, very true. I mean,
Do not die though.
He's got his potion. It's at the ready. He just needs a couple more stabs with this white sword.
And if I'm Ellendar, I would immediately go to the rooms to the left, check that left earlobe.
Yeah, because again, if she's in her own room, there are very few places where she could be right now, given what we have seen of this map. So just don't up an A.
Yeah, just go to the upper left. Go upper left. There we go. Ellendar has now completed Ganon. Now it's going to be heading over here towards these rooms, towards the left. We'll get to see if Ellendar is able to find the path to Zelda. I would not worry about that blue bubble, but does get it back.
Is good.
Yeah, it is good. Just at this point, you're just looking for the shuttered door that's not here. Uh-oh.
It's okay. There's a potential. She could be all the way over in that last room near the B.
Yes. I'm more talking about the lack of bombs, and I mean, there could be a walk-through wall. There's that potential, but there's that 0 next to the bomb count, and I've not seen a bomb dropper yet in this 9.
Okay, well, cross your fingers that somehow it ended up being the black bat, or that we can walk to the left here and find a shutter door.
Or this room drops it.
Yeah, the bomb drop would be, like, way too nice, so of course the game says no. There we get the walk-through wall!
Walk-through wall! No!
The door's already open! Oh. So, if I'm Ellendar, and she's not in that room either...
Nope.
The bottom... Oh, wow. She's in the 2-room segment all the way in the bottom left. Like that little cheekbone bit.
I see exactly what you're talking about.
Because you're gonna have to enter her room from the bottom. So that would be, I think, about the only logical place that she could be.
If she's not there, then, just what we need is a unbeatable seed on top of,
Well, I mean, it has to be beatable. Like,
it's gotta be at this point. And move over to the left.
Door. We're good.
We have
Just
ourselves a potential, and it's spinning. There we go. Ellendar claims game 1.
Yay, guys! Let's get some GGs in chat for Ellendar finishing this race with a time of 2 hours, 16 minutes, and 31 seconds. Alrighty, that is Woo! All right, guys. Now we're gonna confer with our runners to see what's going to happen here as to whether or not we're going to do game 2. So just bear with us, and we're gonna take a short break.
Yep, get your GGs in chat for both of these runners here. Give them a follow, please. This was absolutely mean, absolutely rude.
Yeah, this is definitely a slog.
All right, well, we are being told they are running game number 2, so stick around. More fun to come.